What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Global Menace here with, as usual, Nay and Pete. But this ain't any episode chat. This is our Sunday special guest. So welcome, Liam, your boy Speedy Liam, the one and only.
Welcome.
So today's episode's obviously our special guest Sunday, and we're going to be playing a game, which is basically one truth, two lies. So what's going to happen is each one of us is going to tell a story. We're going to give a scenario in which has actually physically happened to one of us, and then each one of us are going to explain why that happened to us, and Liam's got to try and guess who it is, and hopefully he'll get it right.
This video's about to bang, bro.
Don't go off.
It's about to bang. Liam, how the fuck are you doing? Welcome to the channel, mate.
Thanks, brother.
How you
I'm
doing?
good, man.
Yeah, you excited to
I'm
be
good.
here?
Yeah.
You're our very first special guest.
First
Sunday.
special guest.
How do you feel?
Speedy
We're
Liam.
breaking that virginity with you, mate. We're all fucking you.
Yeah.
That's it. What's it feel like?
Because I'm
Actually
the
sticking
speedy
it in
one.
something for once.
Do you feel
Well,
good?
I mean,
Don't be like that.
Does it feel good, Liam?
You know, with your purple hair and all that.
It's not.
What do you mean, bro?
Purple hair.
At least I've got hair.
I'm joking.
Shit!
No, I'm with the nice ball there.
Shit!
Fuck off. That's a marker pen. You know it.
Right, I'm all-
What's that, bro? What's that you're trying to grow there, bro?
Hey,
Is
leave
that
my
a
baby.
beard? Is that a beard you're trying to grow there, Liam?
Sort of.
Right,
Not
so
working very well, is
It looks more like a skid mark, you know. It's just
Hey. Grey.
okay. So
yep, that's
Not
true.
great.
Marriage.
how ready
Don't
are you
have
guys?
kids.
You know, if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and comment down below what you think. Let us fucking know.
And also, guys, play along.
Yeah,
Write in the comments, who do you think the story belongs to?
yeah.
You know?
Don't wait till the end and find the answers out.
No cheating. No
Yeah.
cheating.
We ain't in school now, okay?
And any ideas, post in the comments. All right, so Liam,
Yes, Paul.
this is how it's going to work. I'm going to read the first statement off, and then it'll go Jeffy, Pete, me to explain the
Jeffy,
stories.
Pete. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, one of us broke our collar going up a ramp. Go on, Jeffy. So why was that you?
So, basically what happened was, it was the weekend and I was out with the boys and down at the local skate park, and there was this bird there. I really, really want to try and impress her. So, tried doing a 360 no-scope kickflip off the ramp.
Insta stinks. Insta kill. Oh, shit.
And basically what happened is I shat myself and fell on by the looks of things. Yeah, so I tried doing this really fancy trick that I couldn't do, so and fell and cracked my collarbone.
Bet that hurt, bro.
Painful. It hurt, bro.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Let's go on, Pete. Why did you break your collarbone?
Well, I was at a friend's house and we were riding our bikes on a little homemade ramp that you can get for the home. You do little tricks on there, stunts on there, and thought it was cool outside his house doing all these jumps.
Pete,
And,
Mr.
lo and
Cool.
behold, oh yeah, we'll get some high, bro.
Liam, take some tips, bro.
My
name's Pete, and, I went
up ramp.
Unfortunately, at one point the ramp kicked and ended up falling off my bike.
Fucking hell, I must have had a big leg.
Kickflip.
Honestly, it kick flipped me straight over.
Okay. Fair enough.
Is that why the quiz?
Down to you, Nate. Why
Right,
did you
so-
break your collarbone?
Mine was actually at a BMX competition. And
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
and it was actually pretty cool. It was at a Manchester skate park, and was in this BMX competition. I wasn't BMXing too long. You know, I had this sick Silver Fox BMX. It was one of the only BMXs in the world at the time that only had disc brakes. Liam, you'll remember that BMX? That Silver Fox, the one I fucking come off on Whitaker Road. So I took this BMX down to the skate park, and everyone was doing all this stuff, and I'm thinking, I've never actually took this down a ramp before, like an official ramp. I took it over dirt mounds, like when me and Liam used to take our bikes over a mound. Remember on that football pitch near Palace Road? So,
Nath loves a dirty, mucky mound.
So, yeah, it was my turn up next, and James turned around to me and was like, bro, you need to do something special. So I thought, fuck, I was shitting my pants, but my adrenaline was kicking, so I thought, right. So I full sent it down the half pipe, come up to the ramp, tried to go for a 180, but I didn't know how to throw my handlebars to bring the bike over me, so I landed, and the bike landed on my shoulder, and I broke my shoulder.
Ouch. Oof.
Ouch, man.
Rough.
Yep.
Feel the
How
pain.
coincidental all three of us had the same injury.
I know, isn't it?
What do you know?
What do you know? So Liam, who's telling
Who
the
do
truth?
you think's who do you think's telling the truth and who do you think's telling porky pies?
And so first of all, start with the 2 lies and then explain why you think that story's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Just a little explanation. Don't have to be deep, man. I don't want
Yeah,
a full
yeah, yeah, you
Jacqueline
don't have to-
Phoenix
Right,
novel.
okay then.
You don't have to
Right.
go balls in, mate. Just touch the tip,
All right
bro.
then. All right.
Yeah, you know, like your head.
Jeffy?
Where your hair just touches the tip.
Jeffy, my man Jeffy over here to the left of me.
Yeah.
You completely bullshit.
Bro, why?
Why? I could tell just by the way you were. You was trying to posture your way into the story. You was trying to make a story out of nothing. Complete crap.
Okay.
Don't believe it.
Okay.
So
okay.
second liar.
Nay.
Why is it me?
Why is that?
Because I know you, bro. I know it weren't you. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Let's be honest.
Why? It was me, bro. What do you mean?
No. The story was leading one line, jumping to another, and ending up with complete
Fucking hell,
bullshit
who-
at the
who-
end.
I was trying to explain the bike because you remember the bike,
Sherlock
don't
Holmes
you?
over
I
here.
know, right? You just called fucking
You were-
Detective Holmes in.
You remember the bike, don't you?
Hey, shut that bastard Holmes, me, bro.
But you remember the bike. That's why it's not going off story. I was trying to explain to.
Right, if I could shrink you right now and put you in the bin for chatting shit, I would.
All right. So
You're fucking
why do you
done.
think Pete's telling the truth then?
Go on, mate.
His eyes. I don't know what it is. His
Oh,
eyes.
he's a sucker for eyes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder why your hands
I know,
stay below the
I
video the
know.
whole way through the story.
I know. It's my man Peter over here.
It's this what's doing it for him.
No, do you know what it is?
Mate, it is.
Do you know what it is? It's because he knows that.
I get an Apex after.
Yeah. He knows that it's if it's something to do with Pete, it's going to be something very.
Well,
What's
it's
the
not
word?
that
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be full balls deep breaking something type thing. Ain't going to be no half type.
All right.
shit.
Okay. Right. So
He's a man's on guy.
are you ready
know
to?
what I mean?
Are you ready for the
But
truth?
Liam, you ain't going to find the truth out just yet, brother. You're going to have to wait right till the end.
Oh, I'll wait, bro.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that. I know I'm right.
Okay. Right. So next story, Pete. Wait, I
yeah.
said the first one. So yeah, Pete, you say the second story.
Okay. Once upon a time, I actually got locked out and I took a shit in the.
I mean, you're telling the story straight before you've read the scenario out, lad.
I know, bro.
But yeah, that's.
So the scenario
Making
is.
it harder for me, to be fair.
So the scenario is
I got locked out.
someone's locked out and
Yeah.
they needed a shit.
Yeah, basically.
And they took a shit in a skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the scenario. So
okay.
Pete's explaining this story now. He's already started. So
Okay.
what was just reiterate it again, Pete? 'Cause I really wasn't listening. I was concerned that you'd fucking was spoiling shit.
I'm not surprised with your big earmuffs.
You could fucking talk.
You could say.
Hey!
Your headset's bigger than my
Yeah.
future, lad.
your headset actually makes your head look round.
Thank you.
Fucking tic tac.
Hey.
Right, so Pete.
Anyway, Pete, explain why you took a shit.
Yeah, why did you take a shit in a skip, you sick cunt?
Yeah, why would you do that? What's this?
So
Are you feeling alright? You might want to stay off that Disaronno,
It's
bro.
froze.
You don't want to get locked out by
Yeah,
your
boys.
missus, do you?
we can hear you, Pete.
I can hear you.
Like I say, I can hear you. Oh, his internet's gone.
Pete,
The lubba lubba.
Right, I'm back.
Okay.
he's back. He's
Oh,
back.
you never went, mate.
He's back.
He never went
No,
through
yeah.
us.
On my end, it does, so I can't hear what anybody's saying.
Okay,
and
false
I can't,
alarm.
The pictures
No
don't
worries.
move, so I have to wait for it to catch up for some reason. I don't know
That
why.
turtle internet, innit?
Nah, he's back in the Stone Ages, isn't it? It's his age.
Look, his caravan's
This
just a little
corner.
further.
My guy's still running off dial up.
Guy took his full desktop. The guy took his full desktop into Mackey's, and that's all.
So Pete, why did you take a shit?
Why'd you take a shit?
Well, basically, I when I found out that I got locked out, I I seriously needed to go to the toilet, right? And I was there's no public toilets anywhere near where I live, right? So
McDonald's.
sometimes you have to go and find the next best thing, especially when you're really desperate.
When a guy's got to go, he's got to go.
He's got to go.
And initially, sometimes you think woods. Do you know what I mean? You're out the way. There's no one there. But when you're turtling,
Right now,
As you explained, explained in episode 3.
When the lizard makes an appearance.
If you've not watched it, you'll know the reference. But yeah, and
Jeffy comes
literally
out of
the
focus.
only thing that I saw was a skip, and luckily that house was empty and it was being built in a way. So luckily the skip was round the back, so I had to go and do my business there.
just
Tell
saying,
you what,
a
that's
skip
embarrassing.
does not go in the back, brother. Just saying.
It depends on the
It
property,
was.
though,
Yeah, it
brother.
does.
It does, but
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah.
Don't
Start jumping the gun ahead,
try and
fucking
put it
Sherlock Ding Dong.
All right, so
Sherlock fucked hard. Fuck you.
this was like you might even remember this, Liam.
go on.
So it's when remember when I was living back at Nan's and I wasn't allowed a key because I wasn't trusted with one.
yeah,
so it's when I got back-
when I threw that firework for you.
Oh fucking right! Nah, this one time, right? I was home alone. I'm sat playing Need for Speed Carbon. Nan, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. We just had the bathroom redone, and
AKA,
I'm playing
it was
Need
an
for Speed
accident.
Carbon on my Xbox 360, right? And I'm going to the toilet, and I shit you not. All of a sudden, through the landing window is this fucking firework, mate. And it lands on me, and I just fucking died, bro.
Right down the stairs.
And then it literally just goes. And then I'm like tripping out, and then Liam's head is just dangling onto the window. He climbed up the side on the basketball hoop. He climbed up that, and he stood in it. He's dangling, going. Mate, we spent about 25 minutes cleaning this black burnt shit up off my. Bear in mind, we just had the bathroom redone, so the liner was burnt.
Liam.
And, yeah.
Fucking what a guy.
Hey,
So
there was them dodgy fireworks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that fucking dead. What was you trying to do? Get it in the basketball? Fucking missed.
Kobe. So yeah, I come home from school one day, and because my nan would never ever give me a key, and so my parents was out, Janet wasn't in. My nan was out, and Janet wasn't in, so I couldn't physically get in, and my window was closed. If it was open, I used to be able to put some bins on and climb onto the the porch. Right. So what happened was I was dying for a shit. I had family around the corner, not a single soul was in. So Martin next door was having some work done, and he had a skip in the front garden, and I basically took a shit in that because I had nowhere else to take a shit. And trust me, my nan and granddad, when they go out, they're out for time. As Liam,
Liam, we're still waiting for him to get back now.
Yeah, Liam knows he spent a lot of time at my nan and granddad.
15 years later.
Like the amount of times I was locked out from that place, and I was just going around chilling at Liam's is unbelievable. So yeah, that's something I'm not really proud of. Is taking his shit in a skip, but yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Interesting. Jeffy.
So basically, what happened was, for a start, I don't like pooing in like public toilets or anything. I like the comfort.
I'm the same.
Of
I
my
will
own,
not. I'm
own
petrified.
toilet. Okay.
It took me a year to shit at work.
So I needed a shit, but thought I only live 5 minutes from home, so I'll left work and got home. Anyway, when I got home, nobody was there, so I go to unlock the door, and I'd left my keys at home. So I phone Hev, and I'm like, "Whereabouts are you? Because I really need to take a shit." And she's like, "Well, we're in Workshop, which is about 25 minutes away from where we are." And I was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna happen." Anyway, so I was like thinking, "What the fuck am I gonna do?" So I looked around. I couldn't get in. None of the windows were open or anything like that. So the next door neighbors at the time was the house was being renovated. So what I did was, in the actual skip itself, there was an old wash bucket. So I took that round into the back garden, squatted, took a shit, and then went and buried it in the bottom of the skip.
Wow.
Fast.
Just out of curiosity, right? None of you mentioned how you wiped your asses.
That's because we didn't, bro.
We didn't, bro.
Hey, idiot!
I mean, if you actually want to go into detail, there was an empty cement bag in there that I wiped my ass with, and it fucking hurt me. I had a dusty ass. I had clumps of cement in my
Bro,
crotch.
as soon as I got in, I wet wiped and showered. Let's put it that way.
I think we all did.
So, Liam, who took a shit in a skip?
Who didn't
Fellas.
take a shit in the skip first?
Oh yeah, who didn't take a shit in a skip?
Who's lying?
He's lying.
Why is that?
Why?
Why is that? Why is that?
1 minute, it's a bit of a speed up lag going on here.
No, it is not. You're just trying to think. You dumb.
No, Nate was like,
Nate's like that 24/7.
Why don't you lie to me then?
it legit was.
I don't even remember going.
You did, you went,
Do it.
So, do it raw.
well, Peter didn't do it wrong anyway.
So go on, why didn't Peter take a shit?
Go on then, mate.
It was just complete or not an unbelievable
What
story.
part of it didn't you believe?
All of it.
Explain a
Right,
bit.
everyone.
But yeah, just elaborate on.
Well, I don't know how to explain. I just know he's bullshitting. Just looking at him, I just know like.
All right,
Is that
Mystic
what-
Mag.
is
All
that-
right, Mystic Mag.
Is that
Okay.
your female intuition kicking in?
What are we talking about?
Like when your partner can look at you and just go, shut the
I
fuck up.
know Nicola
You're
wouldn't
telling
allow
lies.
that.
You are.
We're talking about times from when we're kids, you know.
Hey,
Bro,
This was back in
I know.
I think that's what he's trying to imply there. Your ass is whipped.
Do you know what I mean? She can't stop me from taking a dump outside,
The
bro.
difficult one.
I'm a man. I can shit where I like.
Who's the second liar, Liam?
This one's difficult. It really is. This one. What made it even harder is when Nate turned around and said he wiped his ass with the concrete paper.
It was not a good time, mate. Trust me.
It makes it a little bit like, well, what about Jeffy with a basket? And then it's like, would you really go through that effort with putting it in a basket and then putting it in the ground?
Yeah, Jeffy. Why would you do that?
You know what I mean? It's
Why would you do
Well,
that,
I mean,
dude?
and the reason that I pulled like,
Go on.
so
Let me
basically,
believe!
where the way our house was,
Yeah.
it was a double drive in between, okay, and
Yeah.
so as you drove in, it was like a massive oval, okay, so there's houses all the way around. So if I went and took a shit actually physically in the skip, I've probably got about 30 eyes looking at me taking a shit. Whereas obviously, fortunate enough at the time that because it was renovating and they was just chucking whatever rubbish in, there was a bucket in there. So obviously I went round the back because I want to see someone, I want someone to see me squatting and taking a fucking shit. So I went round the back and took a shit in my garden where no one can see me. And then also it's not so suspicious, is it? Just taking a bucket out and then chucking it back in.
Oh, I don't know. Depends how much you were squatting, doesn't it?
Okay, so
So then, Liam.
I'm gonna go with Jeffrey's lying.
Okay.
Okay. Why do you think it's
Why do you think I'm lying?
I don't know. Someone's just pulling me to Nathan, like, but then he's pulling me away. So I'm like, I don't know. It's quite a tricky one, you know.
you remember Martin's getting done with the skip in the garden as well, bro?
I do.
Because
I
we got
do,
that
that's the
skateboard out of
problem.
it.
This is true, bro. But sometimes.
Right, decision.
Who are you gonna go with, Liam?
Look at me, Jeffrey. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes.
I took a shit in a skip.
No, you didn't.
He's like, no.
Hey,
Okay.
it's not you, bro. It's not
Right,
you.
sweet. So on to the scenario number 3. This one's down for you to read out,
it's
Jeff.
Probably Jeffrey now, isn't it? It's fucking- Anyway, hit me.
So, scenario number 3.
Yeah.
One of us took a wank
Wow, bit deep.
in the swimming bath changing rooms when we was 13.
No, this is definitely the one Pete changed up. 100%.
So
This is the one that what?
This is the one what Pete made up. I'm totally going with that.
no, bear in mind, all these scenarios are true that we've said.
Yeah, all
All
these
three
scenarios
of
are
them are
something
true
that's
stories.
definitely happened to one of us.
Yeah.
So
I don't
Nate,
even know.
So
I don't
Nate,
even- Hit me.
Why did you
What
knock one
happened,
out
bro?
in the swimming baths? What
Well,
happened?
that's quite easy to explain, my friend. I was in Hyde Leisure swimming baths.
Seen that old teacher.
Yeah, I was in Hyde Leisure swimming baths, and you know, just chilling. The wave pool was on, it all good, and then it was time for kicking out because I'm pretty sure I think you only used to get an hour, didn't you, Liam? Like an hour or 2 hours. Wasn't
Clearly
it?
enough time for you, wasn't it?
No, what about in the pool? So
You didn't need a full 2 hours, that's for sure.
what happened was I got out the pool, and as I was going to the changing rooms, there was a lady going into the ladies' changing rooms,
Casually decided to go. "Woo."
and a boob fell out, right, and I seen
Wow.
it, so I got a boner, and
What side, left or right?
mate, I don't know, left tit.
Left tit, always
So-
a left tit.
So I've got into the
Always.
changing rooms, and bear in mind I'm 13 at the time, so I'm thinking, I just seen a titty. So I've got into the changing rooms, and I'm still new to these boner type things, so I didn't know what to do. So I was just so excited, so I just beat it.
Oh wait, how excited was you when you first got your pube then? Because it sounds like you were really excited at that.
Getting a pube and seeing a boob is a complete different situation, mate.
I just imagine Nate throwing a little party for his pube. Woo, puberty!
A pube is when you become a man. Seeing a boob is when you don't like men.
So what's Liam's excuse then?
So, yeah, I got out the pool, seen a boob, couldn't get rid of my boner, so I cracked one off in the changing room.
Okay.
Okay.
Peter, why did you rub one out in the changing room?
I missed
Well.
a bit of that. My headset died here, boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just saying, basically, my story is I got out the swimming pool, seen a boob, couldn't get rid of my boner,
crock of
so I
shit.
cracked one off in the changing rooms.
okay. So, Petois, it's on to you, my brother.
Well,
Why did the Johnson appear?
well, you know when you're at that time of exploring yourself. Do you know what I mean? You're at that age, and at the
I
swimming.
know it
baths,
well, so does my right
Do
hand.
you know what I mean? You can quite easily get aroused when you're around some.
Puta.
Puta.
I started to realise
Ciao bella.
I was getting a bit too aroused. I had to make
You
an
want to see
exit.
my boob?
Shut up.
So
He
and,
realised that men in budgie smugglers swimming in swimming pools.
you know, sometimes the only way to get rid of a boner is to crack one off. So
I had the same thought when it happened to me, Pete, don't worry.
exactly. So
Sometimes you just got to
I had
rub one out.
press the bishop.
Fair
Choke
me
the
to release
snake,
the beast.
milk the milkman.
I had to release the beast within myself. So I wasn't full of raging hormones.
I hope it wasn't the hairy nonce beast.
And basically,
Nonce monster.
that's why.
Nonce monster.
Get it right, that's 5 videos now, you've got it wrong.
Alright, I'll keep getting it wrong because I want to, because I'm a man.
He's a man.
Alright, so
He's
Yeah.
a man club.
that's Pete. He also cracked one off because he couldn't get rid of a boner. So,
Fair
Jeffy,
play.
why did you whip out the old boy and do the old dirty?
So basically, what happened was my one of my mates got back from abroad, and when he was abroad, you know, they do silly little things, buy stupid things, and decided they were going to bring some Viagra back. So for a laugh, the night before, bearing in mind we had school the next day.
You only had one, right?
Yeah, I only popped the one. Trust me, that's all I fucking needed, bro. So the next day, anyway, obviously we popped the pill the night before, and just couldn't get rid of it, and was fucking gone swimming with school, and it just I've got to do something because I'm about to go in the fucking swimming pool. The teachers are there, there's other kids there, and there's me fucking walking around with a massive stunking hard on. So I just slipped off to the cubicle toilets and rubbed one out real quick to relieve myself and bring it down.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Fair play, mate. Fair
So who's
play.
lying, Liam?
Who's lying?
What?
Why is that, bro?
Why's Pete lying?
Do you not think I'm capable of having a wank in the swimming bath?
Fuck it, I'm gonna take a video to prove it.
On next episode.
Check this out.
On the next
wanked in the-
episode.
I think we've proven you're quite capable of busting the old chicken.
Okay. Okay.
You've proven that by having a little girl. You know. Anyway,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how having a wank at me gives you a kid.
Unless they're turkey basted, I mean, apart from that,
Yeah, because I mean, having a wank. If that's the case, I've got about 1 million kids. Because
yeah, I'd say just fucking
Mate,
shooting them out everywhere.
Tell you what,
the older I get, the higher the numbers pump.
I'll just back it up a little bit. I'm meaning
mate,
like.
should be a teenager now, mate.
Anyway,
He's got 10 kids running around he don't know about because he's been swimming back toilets.
Anyway, yeah. So
I think.
Okay. I don't appreciate it, mate, but that's fine.
It's all right. I'm sure you'll get over it. We gay quick.
No, you're looking very
Anyway.
seduced, like.
Yeah, he's trying to turn it on, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Look at that. He's twisting that pen in your mouth, bro.
You
Sticking it
filthy
further.
minx, you.
Sticking it
You do
further.
realise Jeff is not there yet?
He's doing it for all the old perverts on it.
That's it.
We'll put you on Pornhub, bro.
mate, Nathan, I want to see you gag, bro.
What a guy.
All right, okay. So second
Enters the banana.
The banana enters him.
Don't, he'll sit on that now.
So you think Peter's lying? So who else do you think's lying then, Liam?
Nathan.
Why?
Why am I lying?
Why is that?
It's just story don't make sense at all.
Sort it,
basically-
rub one out.
so basically-
Wait. And the other thing, the fact that Jeff, my fellow comrade up to my left here,
Appreciate it,
actually
brother.
made a story believable by saying his friend's gone on holiday, brought some, good old.
So what you're trying to tell me
stuff
is
like that,
you seeing
Yeah,
a boob
listen.
inside a swimming bath at
which
a
is
young hormonal age.
not going to happen.
I've fucking seen it many times.
Woo!
And then
What?
I've gone into the change rooms and cracked a wank off to the thought of that.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Okay, so I'm telling a lie. So Jeff is telling the truth on this one.
Yep.
So your answers are: Pete broke his shoulder.
Yep.
I took a shit in a skip,
Yep.
and Jeffy had a wank in the change room
Do
toilet.
you know, it kind of worries me what Liam actually thinks of us by thinking that I was one out of fucking swimming bath for you to skip.
Trust me, some of these
I'm
stories
back.
have
I'm
not.
back.
Some of these stories are stories that they're out here. No one knows. No one knew
Very
about.
little people know
Like,
these stories.
So and
No,
now,
and we've got more for our special guest son.
oh, many more.
Well, it's
Giggity.
good
So-
job, really, because the
so
whole fucking world knows now.
The answers. So Liam, you said that in the first one you thought that Pete had broken his shoulder.
Yep.
You thought that Nathan took a shit in a skip,
Yep.
and you thought I bashed one out in the toilets in the swimming baths.
Yes.
Okay. So Nathan, would you like to reveal how many you
Right
got
answer.
correct?
None.
You actually got one correct, Liam.
Oh, yeah.
You did actually.
Well
get it
done.
correct.
Well done.
Before we tell you which one do you think it is?
You know.
What, me taking a shit in the skip?
Yeah.
Is that?
How long have you known me, bro? 20 odd years.
Long enough.
20 odd years. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So the actual answer to number one.
Well,
me breaking
would
the shoulder.
you like the person to
Reveal himself.
say
please.
to
Yes, I
rid
would.
themselves? Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll do that.
So everybody silence.
So, person who broke your shoulder, reveal yourself.
It was me.
Uh,
I broke my right shoulder.
I bet I got you
Yeah.
two mixed up, didn't I? I fucking bet you did.
Broke my right shoulder while I was.
I know I have. I
stood on the
knew it.
bike and did the ramp and absolutely messed myself up.
That's because you're fucked in the head, bro.
So,
I got you two mixed up.
Person.
I know it.
person who took a shit in the skip, reveal yourself.
That was me.
Knew it.
I took a shit in the skip. Not my proudest shit. I'm gonna admit that right there. You know, I was locked
Yeah.
out. I had no other means necessary, and there was no way I was shitting in my boxers.
I knew
So
I got you two mixed up. I fucking knew it to go.
And I genuinely took a wank in a swimming baths. Not my proudest wank. But It was genuinely a true story. A breast actually come out of someone's bra, and I was raging hormones at 13. And what happened is I got into the changing rooms and I just genuinely just choked the chicken.
Just fucking went ham on his cock.
Yeah. So
See ya.
that's that.
So, congratulations, Liam, to being our first special guest on our Sunday special, and getting one. Do you know what we should do? We should get a little leaderboard or something, and then see who gets the most right.
Yeah,
and then what we could do
to bring me back.
what we could possibly do is bring those guys back. In a special episode on a head off.
We'll be bringing people back anyway.
That'll be good.
So Liam is no, you're top. What's it like being top for the first time in your life, Liam?
That's why they call me Speedy.
I thought that's because you last 20 seconds in bed. And 17 of them seconds taking your pants off.
Better lasting 20 seconds in
And the other two's foreplay.
Tell you what, I lasted longer when I was in fucking changing room. Because
now I just see it and I fucking pull my trousers straight back up because I'm done.
So true.
But yeah, guys, basically that is our first episode of Special Guest Sunday SGS. We appreciate you coming by, Liam. We appreciate you coming on the show, man. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much. Is there anything you want to? Is there anything you want to say to the community? You want to
come on, guys? Give these guys a good like and share. Get some comments on there. Give them some questions and some tricky ones as well, and give them some quizzes. Some little games they can interact with themselves, not with the community, not with some special guests, with themselves. Give them some questions to ask each other. See how well they know each other.
I question.
Ooh.
I actually question myself every morning, and it's why.
Okay. Now, before we commence. Now, Liam, it's time for you to tell us a story.
One embarrassing story
about yourself.
Yeah. You want to know an embarrassing story about me?
Yeah.
Damn fuck, I do. I know loads anyway. But
I can't think of any.
You better hurry up.
Bro, I can see the cogs ticking. There is. Come on, give us one, buddy.
Today, Junior.
Sinead fucking wanky pants.
Hey.
He shall forever be known as Wanky Pants.
That's going on t-shirts.
I'm trying to remember something. Nay, hit me with something. You know me. Hit me.
Not
with
an embarrassing story. I'll tell you a story about him, actually. It's not embarrassing or anything. But when we was fresh out of college, was working jobs. Liam worked at a... I think it was a.
When I set my face on fire.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a broken. It was like a scrapyard.
This
and
is
basically,
more of a dumb bastard move.
Basically,
come on, Liam. Go on. Let him explain it, Nate. Let him do it. Let him do it. Come on, Liam.
Far away, bro. Far away.
Basically, I was at my nan's at the time. Nate stayed over like we do, played consoles and all that lot. I went to work. I was up at 5 a.m. Go to work at this pallet place. And basically, I had to fill the generator up, and the dumbest move I've ever made in my life is not turn it off. I thought I'd be a clever bastard.
You fucking stupid.
Didn't even use a funnel lever.
Wow.
You know what a generator looks like. You got a little hole.
Yeah.
You got your canister.
Yep, you
use
a little hole
to go. Need some fuel. Literally.
Oh my god.
My face was like a fucking tomato,
mate. Honestly, it looked like his face looked like a half-peeled onion.
Wow.
Literally,
and we spent about 4 hours in A&E, and they just give him like some ointment to put on it.
Wow. You got lucky there, bro.
You got really lucky. You done.
Yeah, it was some
fucking idiot.
Dumbass move I did. I won't lie.
That's crazy.
And the worst part about it, I'm stood under the hose pipe like this.
He actually was, most of the night, he was just genuinely kept his face underwater.
I can imagine. I bet that was so...
Yeah, you could have called me the Aquaman at that time.
Mate, honestly, his face was fucked. I mean, you thought it was fucked now, trust me.
Hey!
Is that why you got no hair?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's definitely the reason.
That's why it's missing there and there. That's where the flame...
Hey!
That's where the flames were, yeah. I thought they would go faster strikes.
Yeah, he's not sending a fucking headshot, mate.
Okay,
You
so
not seen the new movie?
no, not
Yeah, I went. I've only seen half of it because Isaac didn't like it. He got scared of Dr. Eggman.
I'll let
but
you know what you think of myself, yeah?
What?
Pussy.
Yeah, you're a cunt.
Hey.
What a
Simple
nonce.
as. Simple as.
Nonce.
No.
You're a nonce monster.
It was a good movie though, from what I saw of it. But
Not
you know,
seen it
Not
yet,
watched
so
it yet.
I've not
I
watched
just
it.
played in it.
Not watched it yet.
Okay, so guys, that is going to be the video for today. We appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate you spending these nice 30 odd minutes with us. Let us know what you thought of the special guest Sunday. Let us know what you want to see next. Like, do you want us to keep playing this game? Because so far we're planning on playing two lies and one truth with every special guest, and then trying to get a segment in, or obviously just like a conversation and stuff, just of natural gear. So we've got a lot of stories planned for
And
these.
don't forget, guys, don't let these guys tell you how they want to play. You give them something to play with each other, yeah? Yeah?
We've got a lot to
Give
play with
them
each other,
some-
mate.
March 13th, bro. Don't worry, we're gonna be playing with each other. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
You
no.
know,
Give them
bro.
something to do.
Yeah,
give
definitely.
Them something to, like a little challenge between them. Come on, guys, give them something to fight for. Let them win it. May the best man win.
So there.
Star Wars, bro.
But
This
do
is Star Wars.
you know what, boys? I thought how the cockfighting's done with chickens. 12 months training down the drain.
Wow, what a guy. So
Like,
yeah, guys.
There comes back the priest moment, some memories.
Right, so that is.
Tell you what,
Please
mate.
leave a like, a comment, and a
Subscribe.
If you could share us on your social media platforms, that would be amazing. We are now on TikTok. It is 3D1. It's
Let's
at,
make us TikTok famous.
it's at 3D1 Podcast. If you go to our TikTok page via this video, please comment on one of our videos and let us know that you come in from the special Super Sunday special. And as always, thanks. Peace out.
God bless.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace
Deuces,
out.
bitches.